Hello everyone, it's me again, and here to talk about another topic, not relating to Sonic or anything video related, but more closely to me, and it's talking about why I quit YouTube. I never really officially announced that I was leaving. I never said anything on Twitter, never made a video saying I was quitting my YouTube channel, but I'm done. And at this point, I'm kind of trying to explain exactly why. what led to all of this, and what happened. So, as you guys know, quite a few months ago, I quit my job. I was thinking that, hey, I'm gonna start getting into YouTube. There's a lot of school going on. I can't handle everything at once, so I decided one had to go. That was my job. So I quit my job at Dunkin' Donuts and I tried to focus on YouTube full time. I, made a Patreon. I was starting to upload more recently, trying to keep at least some sort of daily consistency to almost, having a video almost every single day, or at least trying to keep it up every single week. At least trying to push something out for you guys that, I could keep doing. And unfortunately, it got difficult for me. I couldn't handle. It was, in a way, it was kind of weird. I kind of relaxed a little bit more because I knew I didn't have a job to worry about. But then, the pressures of YouTube was still kind of like doing a job. There were several videos where there was no editing, but also several videos where it took hours and hours of editing to even come close to something final. And even then, sometimes I wasn't happy with the final edit, and I was, keep making changes onto the video. For example, my haunted series, when I was still doing exploration videos, trying to do more vlog styles, but I didn't really like the content I was putting out. To me, I thought it was interesting, but the views and even me looking back at it, seeing how long those videos are and how much footage I had to deal with, it's like I didn't really. Here's the weird thing. I probably have 3 hours of footage per visit that I've had. I had to condense that into 30 minutes to 20 minutes. Watching it in full, it was too long, but watching it all cut up, you feel like you've missed a lot. And to me, I never found a happy middle ground with that. And those videos took a long time to edit because there was so much footage that had to be cut, had to be mixed up, had to be fixed. And compared to the videos that I would basically complain in front of a microphone for 16 to 20 minutes, well, not 16, 20 minutes, more like 10 minutes, and just put some Sonic footage on it and get so many more views, it gets really annoying. And to me, I felt like I was still doing some work, but I wasn't doing enough work at the same time. And I feel like the views haven't really been compensating for it. And I have to say, making YouTube my job didn't really turn out the way how I wanted to. Making YouTube my full-time job, to me, was seen as great because I didn't have to deal with a boss or anything like that. I didn't have to deal with insane pressures or have to multitask and do all this hands-on stuff. But I realized that YouTube is just as much as a job as anything else. It just depends on how you handle it. Because in a way, yeah, there's no boss, but that's because you are your own boss. You're kind of like the owner of your own little small business. And basically, it's all up to you to decide if, hey, am I going to work today? Unfortunately, I kept putting school and, overall entertainment as my, as kind of like my priority. Instead of my job, I kind of was thinking more of my well-being, or I should finish this assignment, or hey, I kind of want to sleep 12 hours. I wasn't really that good of a boss to myself. And over time, I started caring about YouTube less and less, started caring about school, not exactly more, but I'm just saying I cared more about Yeah, I was putting more focus towards school, which is absolutely nothing wrong with that. But also, when I did have free time, I didn't want to work on it. I didn't want to work on YouTube videos. All I wanted to do was play video games, chill out, and sleep. And I didn't really make YouTube that much of a priority to myself. And over the past few months in the semester, you know, picking up a little bit, I just kind of dropped YouTube entirely. And, you know, and I'm sorry about that. And the way how I see it now is, there's no way I can do this. There's no way I can make YouTube my full-time job. It doesn't give you enough money, especially for the amount of electricity, the amount of effort and work you put into it. It doesn't compensate you that much. I know there are a lot of people out there who have made YouTube their dream, and you know they want to aim high, and you know I was one of those people too. When I finally hit 20,000 subscribers, I thought my channel was gonna skyrocket, but here it is at a standstill, not gaining a single subscriber, and if I gain 3, I lose 2. So where do I go from here? Here I am with a useless channel, with tons of dead subscribers, dead viewers, people who don't care about this channel anymore because I've changed so much, done different things, gone on long hiatuses, and now I have no way of correcting it because everyone has left. I have but a fraction of fans left, and even then, even less when it comes to actual loyal fans who will watch whatever I post. It's kind of frustrating. It was kind of frustrating, and that's in a way that just led me to ending YouTube entirely. And the thing is, I didn't want to make a huge video announcing that I was leaving, or you know, doing that, because I felt like if I tried to do a video saying that I'm leaving, I might not want to do it. I might not want to post that video. I might not want to even finish editing it at all, and you know, get those people being like, don't quit. So I decided take matters in my own hands and quit myself. So now this is kind of more of an explanation video, so I wouldn't have to announce that I was quitting, and I wouldn't get that backlash and you know, people being like, hey, don't quit, you know, you're my favorite YouTuber, you know, I love the channel. I decided to take things into my own hands and quit myself. You know, I made a video just, you know, explaining my concerns and thoughts that I had out there, but that's kind of all it was. But overall, I'm done with YouTube. It was an amazing few years of my life. I did basically had this YouTube channel going on basically through most of high school, first year of college. And honestly, you know, I have to say this too. I'm getting too old for this. Too old for talking about Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, too much about, you know, constantly making discussion videos, being like, all right, guys, let's speculate, because I can't do that. There's so many people out there who can, you know, make videos on Sonic every single day, make news updates, you know, people like Twip who say, oh, I'm not a Sonic tuber, but all they do is post Sonic videos. I can't do that. And I'm honestly surprised how so many other people can do it, because I used to do it years ago, and I got so burnt out of it. I got so burnt out of Sonic, and you know, maybe that translated into my opinions as well. Maybe that's why I started hating Sonic more than I ever have. In fact, it's gotten to the point where I can't even play a Sonic game anymore without getting annoyed. I can't see a Sonic article without getting some sort of frustration out there, because maybe, you know, Sonic hasn't been the best in terms of quality, yes, but I've basically been forcing myself to play Sonic, know Sonic, you know everything about Sonic for the past 4 years. I don't even know how long this channel was created, but 4 or 5 years, and I'm just done. I can't do it no more. So that's why I'm gone. That's why I'm quitting. Probably one of these days I'm gonna deactivate the channel. It was a nice ride, honestly. I met so many people I've you know, been part of the fan base. You know, even if this fan base was toxic, it was an amazing time. I've met so many friends, like you know, like Evan, all those people that, you know, everyone introduced me to. You know, it all started from me just wanting to talk to somebody on Skype, to creating my own YouTube channel, to meeting this person who introduced me to this person, who now I have so many different connections with everyone across the Sonic fan base, and it was a nice ride. But I can't do it. I can't be part of this anymore. People move on, and you know, there's always going to be the next generation of Sonic tubers and, you know, Sonic personalities, all of that. It's never going to end, because once someone leaves, another 12-year-old, 14-year-old takes his place. Anyway, guys, I just had to explain that. But overall, I think I'm in a better place like this. I think I like it a lot more. You know, now that YouTube kind of didn't really work out for me, I'm gonna try to kind of live a normal life. You know, now that the semester's over, now that I have, you know, a few more months before school starts again, you know, maybe I'll get a job again. Maybe I'll get my old job. I mean, I was a pretty good worker there, so maybe I'll get my old job again. But that's crazy. It's just crazy how things turn out. It's life. It's life. Alright, guys, thank you for listening, and thank you for being part of the channel. Honestly, guys, you are the best. I know this isn't the best way of ending things. I know it seems kind of a little bit lazy, me not even really trying for this video, but I just had to let my thoughts out. I don't need any fancy editing. I don't need any camera tricks. I don't need anything crazy to just let my thoughts out. Alright, guys, that was it. See you guys.
You don't meet a girl like that every dynasty.